My new favorite Amazon find are these glass straws. They work so much better than the metal ones because they don't feel weird on your teeth. They're really pretty, and if you're into saving the turtles, these are a great alternative to plastic.
Three easy eco-friendly swaps. This is a reusable lunchbox. You can take it with you to store food when you leave the house. You can take it to uni, work, or even a picnic with this cute chopping board. This is my reusable cutlery set, such a zero waste staple which you can keep anywhere to minimize your plastic use. Look how cute they are, I am in love. And finally, some reusable straws. Say no to plastic and yes to these cute accessories.
Guide to Zero Waste. Step 1. Assess your waste. Determine which areas of your life produce the most waste. Is it your groceries? Maybe your bath products? Step 2. Choose one area to get started with. I started with my bath products, switching out things like this for this and this for this. Step 3. Find your local refill station. This is a place where you can refill most products without the packaging waste. Go to zerowastehome.com, go to the bulk finder, type in your zip code, and check out the stores in your area. Step 4. Dispose properly. Research the proper ways to either donate, recycle, or compost. Step 5. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Going zero waste doesn't happen overnight, but every step forward is a win.
So I saw this on Shark Tank and I had to try it out. So it's these reusable cleaning bottles, one for glass and mirror, bathroom, and multi-surface. And they come with these little packets, all for the different bottles that are only $2. So you just put water in the bottle and take the cleaning solution tab out of the packet and put it in the bottle, and it's going to fizz up. So first off, this is way cheaper over time because these cleaning solution packets are only $2. And then also this is so much better for the planet because it eliminates the need for these disposable cleaning solutions that we use. And it works.
One of the easiest ways to reduce your plastic consumption during Plastic-Free July and otherwise is simply to switch over to bar soap. Bars like this one often come not just plastic-free, but completely package-free. They're not just limited to your hands and body either. You can also get a shampoo bar. Bonus points if it comes packaged in cardboard like this one. It's simple to use. You just lather it up in your hands like you would a normal soap bar and run it through your hair. Again, sometimes the solution is the simplest one available. Making the switch can save so much plastic from going to landfill.
Here are a few small changes that we have made to be a little more environmentally friendly at home. We started using dryer balls instead of fabric softener. We try to use more beeswax food wrappers instead of plastic wrap.
Here are a couple of common household items that you can compost. So first of all is fruit and veggie scraps. If you've got some fruit though, remember to take off the sticker because these babies are not compostable. Next up, we've got citrus and onions. So these used to be a big no-no, but now they're a big yes. Now we've got to put in any hair. We can also put in dog hair as well. And then you can pop in any bits of paper, toilet paper rolls as well. And also the outside of the toilet paper is also perfect for it as well. And also this biodegradable packaging.
And we've switched to metal and glass straws. We're also trying to use less paper towels, so we use rags instead. I keep them under my sink, and we wash them once a week. We recently started using this dishwashing block instead of detergent. It works really well, and I like that it's non-toxic. We're also trying to use less plastic sponges, so we switched to these vegan loofah sponges instead. They expand when you run it underwater. I know that there are a lot more changes that need to be made, but I'm glad we're starting here.
Last swab is like a reusable cotton swab. It has these nice ridges to get rid of earwax, but I'm going to show you how I use mine as a beauty swab. I keep a water dropper at my vanity and let one drop onto the swab. Then every morning I use it to clean up my horribly messy mascara jobs before placing it back in the container.
So this toothpaste is better for the planet. First off, it comes in glass and not in plastic, which is awesome. But second off, send you a refill in a compostable bag so you can continue to use the same jar. I thought using a toothpaste bit would be weird to use, but it's actually really easy to use. So what you do is you just put it in your mouth and then you bite down, and as you're biting down, it starts to foam up just like normal toothpaste. And then you brush like normal and you're good to go and you're saving the planet.
The average American wastes 25 pounds of plastic wrap alone every year. Let's make a dent with reusable beeswax wraps. You can buy these in the store, but they're super cheap and easy to make on your own. You can wash them with hot water, reuse again and again and again, and get rid of that plastic. Start with 100% cotton, cut into squares or rectangles, and put on silicone-lined baking sheets. Grab some beeswax. I got this one from the Austin Farmers Market. You can also get it on Amazon. Sprinkle on one side of the cotton, make sure it's nice and covered, and then pop it in the oven at 200 degrees for about 5 minutes. Take it out, flip it over, sprinkle the other side, and then pop it back in the oven for another 5 minutes. Sometimes the wax doesn't get all the way to the edges, so you can sprinkle a little bit more on, pop in the oven as needed, hang dry for 2 minutes, and just like that, you're ready to go. These can be used on anything. They will fold together by the heat of your hands. It'll melt the beeswax just a little bit, and you're good to go. Say goodbye to plastic, people. This is what's up.
This is my lazy girl compost because a lot of people act really strict about it and it's actually really hard to mess up, so let's get into it. I'm starting a new one, so I grabbed this like $5 crate from the antique store. Then I grab all my supplies and bring it out to the backyard. So I start out with the so-called greens, aka your food scraps. While I gather them, I just throw them in this egg carton or some kind of container and put it in the freezer so it doesn't smell. If you don't know what you can compost, it's just one quick Google search away. Now I'm gonna tear up this egg carton and incorporate it into the browns. Now your browns are things like dead leaves, paper, cardboard, etc. I like to save all my paper from like packages for this, and I mix these as a 2-to-1 ratio, so for every 1 green, I add in 2 browns. And then I covered it all with a thin layer of soil. I didn't have enough soil left, so it didn't cover it all because I need to buy more. And then I give it a little watering to keep it moist, and I stir this up every time I add a new food scrap, so after I make my lunch, I will give this a little toss.
Recycling rules you wish you knew sooner. The bottle is recyclable, but you have a better shot of it being recycled if you take the cap off. See that tape? That's paper tape. That means this is good to go, but any other type of tape is not. Got a glass bottle? Great. Just make sure to remove the label until it looks like this. The budget option and the investment option of an eco-friendly kitchen. Investment: reusable silicone stasher bags that you can freeze, store, and cook food in. Budget: rinse out and keep using your plastic ones. Investment: buying zero waste dish soap in a glass jar. Budget: refilling your old plastic one with bulk soap. Investment: buying mason jars to put your bulk food items in. Budget: reusing glass jars from previous food products. First option to a sustainable period is a menstrual cup. You can wear them up to 12 hours, they last up to 10 years, and you'll never have to buy disposables again. The second option is period panties. They're washable, comfortable, and can hold up to 4 tampons worth. And lastly is your fair trade organic cotton disposables. These are great for somebody who's just now starting to make the switch.
There you go.
Today we're going to talk about composting, which is something you're likely familiar with if you're interested in sustainability. The process of composting is basically how we go from something like this, biodegradable kitchen scraps, fruits, veggies, and make it into something like this, which is nutrient-dense, rich soil that can be used to grow plants and maybe even more food. Were we just to send these scraps to landfill, not only would we be contributing to food waste, there's a ton of nutrients in them that can be beneficial and can be used to help the environment. Allowing those food scraps to break down can result in really healthy, dark soil like this. One of the coolest things about composting is it's a closed-loop system. It allows us to use something that would otherwise be considered waste for a positive good.
Can go in too. Reusable products that I love. I love this beeswax to cover up food, these pan liners, and reusable glass containers.
Instead of this, buy this. Because they are so highly concentrated, shampoo bars can last up to 80 washes. It's estimated that only 9% of our plastic actually gets recycled, so the fact that this is package free is a yes from us. All you have to do is rinse, lather, and go. We never have to buy Ziploc bags again, and this is how. Stasher bags are eco-friendly, reusable silicone bags. If you store food in them, they're able to be frozen or heated safely. You just wash and reuse. They're also great for traveling. They hold all your items securely, plus you can just easily seal and go.
Random things in my sustainable home that just make sense. A small compost that we throw our food scraps in to reduce our landfill waste. A compost tumbler. Once our smaller compost is full, we dump it in here. The tumbler rotates, making it easy to stir up the pile, and eventually it will make soil. A garden to grow our own food so we can get package-free food right into our kitchen.
I know that people have been freaking out about toilet paper, so I thought I'd share what I use. It is by Who Gives a Crap. It is 100% recycled and 50% of their profits go to help build toilets in places where they don't have access to sanitation. They come in very cute packets.
Y'all enjoying your morning cup of coffee? Let me show you 3 ways to reuse those grounds to clean your house or apartment. Starting with the sink, coffee grounds work great here because 1, they're deodorizers, and 2, they're just slightly abrasive to clean out all of the film and gunk that could be on the bottom of your sink. I like to add a little of baking soda as well, and then let that sit for like 5 minutes before you go back in with a sponge to scrub it all around. So get the bottom and then up on the sides. You can start to see the film coming off, and it'll be nice and squeaky clean. Run the water through it, rinse it all down. And just like that, a sparkly, beautiful sink. Next up, you have a closet that, I don't know, maybe has a little funky smell. Coffee will suck out the odor, so I just put a bowl of coffee in there, close the door, maybe wait overnight or a couple hours. Cutting boards, another great option for the slightly abrasive coffee grounds.
Alright guys, we have this really cool thing in our house that I want to show you guys. This is one of the most environmentally impactful things that I've ever seen. Just toss your food in, push it down, and it goes in here. Now in this bag, it's broken down into gas. The gas fills this up, comes out this valve right here, and goes into our house. And now we have this. Just put whatever you're cooking on. Astro! What's up, boy? And a few minutes later, it's all ready to go.